masculine concoction is citrus, pineapple, aquatic musks, and it's absolutely superb. It's a masterpiece. I mean, it's like in the Hall of Fame of men's fragrances, but for its price, it's just hard to justify spraying it on every day. So if you want the same,
We used to get high when we were kids, and I'd come back in early into my buddy's house because his dad was like had a lot of like anti-gay energy, you know. And I would tell his dad, I would be like, "Oh, Mr. Mike, man, they were being
touchy feely.
yeah, it's just real strange out there."
Beat him?
So then, dude, my friends Adam would come back inside, man, and his dad would be like, "What the fuck you boys been doing out there? You been queering?" And I would be dying with laughter.
Do you feel bad about that?
I feel great about it.
First time I seen him play pickup, I'm like, yo, I told him, I called my boy, I'm like, yo, I said, with The Rock, I said, he moved like Steve Nash, but he way faster. And they were like, nah, you crazy. I was like, nah, I'm serious. And he can do everything with the ball. He does everything just as well with his left as he does with his right hand. I remember we're playing against the Spurs. I think Kyrie's out that game. And Bron tried to go behind the back. Ginobili picks him for the game. And he said it loud enough so people on the bench could hear. He was just talking to me, but he truly meant it. And Bron's got to give me in the offseason work on his handle. What? We looking around like, are you sure? First time I seen him play pickup, I'm like, yo, I told him, I called my boy, I'm like, yo, I said, with The Rock, I said, he moved like Steve Nash, but he...
The only on your way to making money, what is the biggest regret that you ever made? When I made my first 10K, I knew that put a down payment on a V6 Camaro. It's not a V8, not the SS, V6. When I bought that, I was laughing. So that motivated me. I ain't never really said it because it was embarrassed. I had a Buick. I thought I was upgraded. Like, laughed at me twice when I bought the Buick. Laughed. Then I go get the Camaro, still laughing. But I said, I'm about to beat up. But you do this. So I cut hair. I saved up another 10K. I had this master plan. I was like, who need one? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invest like my money because I understood that the Army took 12 hours of my day. That's half the day. Then when I get off, I have to cut hair for 5 hours. So I wake up at 5 a.m., don't get home till 5 p.m. My first haircut as soon as I get home. So I be having that look for 5:15, 5:30, always. You didn't need it now. Hell no. It's that young energy. Then I want to smoke and drink. I'm in the Army. Completely sober. Like I cut at least 6 to 7 heads back to back every day. Even on Saturdays or Sunday. I didn't take no break. On your way to making money, what is the biggest regret that you ever made? When I made my first 10K, I knew that put a down payment on a V6 Camaro. It's not a V8, not the SS, V6. When I bought that, I was laughing. So that motivated me. I ain't never really said it because it was embarrassed. I had a Buick. I thought I was upgraded. Like, laughed at me twice when I bought the Buick. Laughed. Then I go get the Camaro, still laughing. But I said, I'm about to beat up. But you do this. So I cut hair. I saved up another 10K. I had this master plan. I was like, who need one? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invest like my money because I understood that the Army took 12 hours of my day. That's half the day. Then when I get off, I have to cut hair for 5 hours. So I wake up at 5 a.m., don't get home till 5 p.m. My first haircut as soon as I get home. So I be having that look for 5:15, 5:30, always. You didn't need it now. Hell no. It's that young energy. Then I want to smoke and drink. I'm in the Army. Completely sober. Like I cut at least 6 to 7 heads back to back every day. Even on Saturdays or Sunday. I didn't take no break. On your way to making money, what is the biggest regret that you ever made? When I made my first 10K, I knew that put a down payment on a V6 Camaro. It's not a V8, not the SS, V6. When I bought that, I was laughing. So that motivated me. I ain't never really said it because it was embarrassed. I had a Buick. I thought I was upgraded. Like, laughed at me twice when I bought the Buick. Laughed. Then I go get the Camaro, still laughing. But I said, I'm about to beat up. But you do this. So I cut hair. I saved up another 10K. I had this master plan. I was like, who need one? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to invest like my money because I understood that the Army took 12 hours of my day. That's half the day. Then when I get off, I have to cut hair for 5 hours. So
John Wayne, try to go in the Corps. The officer said to him, he says, Duke, take care of your family at home. You're 40 years old. He says, go home and take care of your boys and make movies so we can learn something. We learn from Hollywood. They had some good military movies. It's exaggerated junk today. There is one I highly recommend, Letters from Iwo. That is a classic. If you want to know how the Japanese really felt about fighting on Iwo Jima, see that movie. They were told by the politicians that they were on a holy war, and that meant they would never surrender. They would always fight to the death. But all of a sudden, the soldiers started surrendering. They got word that they were lied to.
Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to base him in. Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Insane action. They both want a knockout, you can tell. You'd like to see more jabs. Swinging big and miss. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute.
Hey, you got my number, bro?
You cannot afford to lose it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's what it was all about.
After Malcolm is assassinated, February 21st, 1960.
Y'all have a nasty jersey thing. Are there any new inductees to the Hall of Fame this year?
What's Klay Thompson wearing down there in Dallas?
Got 31 in Dallas. That might be added to the list. Klay Thompson, Dallas is nasty. Taj Gibson, 6'6".
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is seconds, and then it's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Hook misses. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these fighters have the conditioning to go the distance, no problem. They also have the power to end this with one punch. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
the fourth we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Couldn't get out of the way of that uppercut. A left hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Time for the fifth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
God, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting dead.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Don't let him off the hook. Finish him. He's gone. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything.
Oh, hold on a second. And down goes Jones Jr. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.